What's up guys, Dan here from Bloom Corp, and this is a consumer preview of Windows 8. Now we're going to get into it. As you can see, this is the default screen. (14:32), Friday the 2nd of March, and it shows me my battery and my Wi-Fi status. Here, you just need to type in your password. Now it's brought me into it here. This is going to be the normal screen here, and basically this is going to be like the same as what you've currently got. However, you have got the exception that you're missing your bottom key down here, whereas you would normally have the options to go to my control panel, that type of idea. It's no longer there. Now we're going to get down to the main bit here. Now if you go into the bottom left hand corner, there is the start option. What you do is you click on the start option and it brings up the options. Now this is a bit of a familiar sight if you own a Windows device type phone, tiles as they call them. So you've got the store, Xbox Live, Maps, Internet Explorer, videos, your laptop, which is your main function as I've showed you there, your Manchester. This is the weather application. I'm in Manchester, so this is telling me what the weather is here. Your mail, messenger, photos, it basically scrolls through all of your photos. Calendar, people, games I would imagine this is, I haven't actually played in that. The camera, Xbox Companion, reader, Windows Explorer, that's the stock market app. You've also got your remote desktop, your SkyDrive, and what you're now playing music wise. And I've just downloaded a game just to show you. There is actually an app store for this. So they're trying to go down the way of the Mac, and they brought an app store to the device. Now, I'm going to start off with going into one of these. So if we was to go to Mail, I've opened up the Mail client here. I've just blanked off the left hand side there just so you can't see all my emails, but this is basically the Windows consumer choice. Here, obviously you can see like the email comes up. What you do to go back to your other emails, you right click here, it brings up the bottom menu. You'll click to accounts, and you've got all your accounts mentioned there. And then if you want to exit, you just go into this. Another neat feature is if you go to the top right, it shows you what all your top tiles are. If you click in the top right, it'll take you to your last tile. So we've gone to the weather, because I've been playing around with this previously. This is a weather application. This is in Manchester, and it tells me the weather forecast for the next couple of days. If I was to click in the top left again, it would take me back to the client. If I wanted to right click, I could close it. And if I wanted to snap right or snap left, it brings up like a small pocket. So if I was to drag this, for example, it brings it to the full client, which I think is a pretty neat feature, and it's something I'm really psyched about for the device. I'm going to go back to the tiles now, and we're going to work our way through. So I'm going to go on to, for example, people's kind of like, if you wanted to talk to people, you add your Facebook, Twitter. So I'm going to try and add my Twitter here. So I've opened up the people application. It adds all my friends. These are from my Facebook. What I need to do is I want to add a new one. So it'll take me to a new page. You want to go from an account. I don't want to go from any of those accounts, so as you can see here, now I'm going to add a client. This is going to be from Twitter. You're loading up the page to add the client from the Twitter itself. What you need to do is you need to click connect. And I'm just going to type in my username. And my password. So it's going to redirect me to the application itself, and now it says I'm ready to go. So all my contacts from Twitter have now been included into this. I'm just going to get off that so you can't see all my contacts. Here we've got the stock application. It's just a simple tap, and along the bottom you can scroll along all of the options. I think this is pretty neat really as features go. You've got the introduction there, you've got the Dow, you can go for the S&P, the Nasdaq, you can add more to them. You've got stock rates there, you've got currency converted commodities, exchange trade funds, bonds. Something which I found really neat was the mortgages, savings and credit cards. It tells you and compares them to previous weeks and months, which I think is a really neat feature, and something for anyone who's in the finance sector would be really neat to have on their laptop. I mean, Apple kind of went the way on their iPhone by bringing in that stock app, and obviously on the iPhone now it just hovers it down. So in all honesty, I'm really psyched by that. Moving through, I'm just going to go to my music here. Obviously the music is integrated with all of your options. Show more, I can go from albums, artists and songs. It's kind of like a new beta that they're trying to release, and I think it's really handy. I'm just going to move on because I don't want to keep this video too long here, so we're going to go into the game just to show you the functionality of the game within the device itself. Whilst the game's loading there, you can see me in the background. It's taken a while to process. Now obviously cut the rope the game. Everyone knows Cut the Rope, it's a really popular game. Works really well, as you can see there, and you just want to click next. I've lost out on that star because I've made an error. However, did complete the level. Obviously if you want to exit, again just click the bottom tile. Now we're going to finally finish on our last one. These are the SkyDrive and the remote desktop. I haven't played around with these, unfortunately. I do own an Xbox, so this one's going to be quite handy. The Xbox Companion. Microsoft are trying to integrate it into everything they do these days. They've got on the phone, on the new Windows Mobile, which have obviously got the tile system, as you can see here. So I think this will be really well integrated. I'm just running through the setup procedure here. This is you need to connect to it, so it's going to try and connect. That doesn't seem to want to work. My Companion is working, however it just brings up like the Xbox and it fully integrates it. I'm going to end the video here, and I'd just like to say thank you for watching. This again was Dan from Bloom Corp. Check out all our other videos. We've got 32 videos on YouTube and it's ever increasing. This was my look into Windows Companion 8 consumer preview, and I'd just like to say thank you again. Obviously drop a comment down below if you've got anything to comment on the video. Like it because it really does help, and subscribe for any videos in the future. Check out www.bloomcorp, which is our website where we do articles all the time. And I'm going to leave you on this last image. The pictures. Again, Dan from Bloom Corp. Peace out.